Did you know that about 1 in 10 people around the world are left-handed? Seems like a small number, right? But what if I told you that being left-handed could tell us more about the human brain, genetics, and even how we interact with the world? Today, we're diving into the science of why some people are left-handed, and trust me, you won't want to miss this. Stick with me till the end, because at the very end, I'm revealing a mind-blowing fact about left-handed people that will completely change the way you see them. You'll be shocked. Let's start with something simple. We all know the basic story. Right-handed people use their right hand for almost everything. Left-handed people, on the other hand, favor their left hand for tasks like writing, eating, and even throwing a ball. It sounds simple, right? But there's a whole lot more going on beneath the surface. The fact that roughly 10% of people are left-handed makes you wonder, is this just random, or is there more to it than we think? Are left-handed people just born that way, or is there something deeper that influences this fascinating trait? Let's find out. Before we dive deep, here's a fun little challenge for you. Try writing with your non-dominant hand, whether you're left or right-handed. The struggle is real, right? Now imagine doing that for the rest of your life. Sounds exhausting. Well, this is the reality for millions of left-handed people. So why do they have to deal with such an inconvenient world? Scientists have been studying left-handedness for centuries, trying to figure out if it's purely genetic, environmental, or even a mix of both. But it's still a mystery in many ways. Stick with me, because we're going to unravel this mystery together. So, what exactly does it mean to be left-handed? Well, in simple terms, it means that you prefer to use your left hand to do tasks that require precision and skill, like writing or drawing. But here's where things get interesting. While most people are right-handed, some people, for reasons we're still trying to fully understand, prefer to use their left hand. And that's not just a random quirk, there's science behind it. Left-handedness isn't just a modern-day phenomenon. Oh no, this dates back to ancient civilizations. The Egyptians, for example, thought left-handed people had mystical powers. The Greeks, on the other hand, associated being left-handed with bad luck or even evil. Yikes. Fast forward to today, and left-handed people are seen as unique individuals who sometimes have a different way of thinking. So, why does this trait persist? Let's take a look at the science behind it. Now, here's the burning question. Why do some people become left-handed? Well, it's largely due to genetics. But not just one gene, multiple genes play a role. If you have a left-handed parent or grandparent, you might be more likely to be left-handed as well. But don't start blaming your parents if you're not a lefty. It's not just about genetics. Environmental factors, like prenatal conditions or birth complications, could also play a part. Picture this. You're a little baby in your mom's womb. You have a 50-50 chance of being right-handed or left-handed, but the environment in the womb, things like hormone levels, the position of your hands, and even the way your brain develops, could tip the scales. Kind of mind-blowing, right? Your future handedness might have been decided before you even saw the light of day. Now, let's talk about some famous left-handed folks. Did you know that some of the world's greatest minds were left-handed? Think about Leonardo da Vinci, one of the greatest artists and thinkers of all time, or Albert Einstein, the genius behind the theory of relativity. Even Barack Obama, one of the most well-known presidents, is left-handed. So being a lefty has its perks, right? They're often seen as more creative, intuitive, and even better at problem-solving. Still, being a lefty isn't always glamorous. Left-handed people often have to deal with a world that's designed for right-handed people. Ever tried using a right-handed pair of scissors with your left hand? It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Let's talk brain science for a moment. The human brain is divided into two hemispheres. The left hemisphere controls the right side of the body, and the right hemisphere controls the left side. But here's the twist. for most right-handed people, the left hemisphere, which is also responsible for language, controls fine motor skills on the right side of the body. But for left-handed people, the opposite happens. More often than not, the right hemisphere takes charge. This brain-body connection is part of why lefties can sometimes be better at spatial reasoning and multitasking. Cool, right? Now, let's dive into the real mystery. Are left-handed people more creative, or is that just a stereotype? Science suggests that while there are no guarantees, there is some truth to this idea. Left-handed people often show more creativity and thinking outside the box. Studies have found that left-handed individuals may process information in a different, more holistic way, allowing them to excel in creative fields like art, music, and even technology. But wait, there's more. Left-handed people have been shown to be at higher risk for certain conditions, like dyslexia, ADHD, and even some mental health issues. Could being left-handed come with a price? Stick with me, because we're about to reveal how this connection could be tied to something in your brain. But here's the thing. Left-handed people aren't disadvantaged, they're just different. And while being left-handed might come with some unique challenges, it also comes with a unique perspective. So, what can we learn from them? Could their brains be wired differently in a way that helps them see the world in new ways? The answer might just surprise you. If you're loving the deep dive into left-handedness, go ahead and like, share, and comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Have you noticed any unique traits in yourself or your friends who are left-handed? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on more mind-blowing facts like this. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. By the way, if you're curious about how your brain works in even weirder ways, you need to check out my next video on why we can't tickle ourselves. It's something you've probably never thought about, but once you see it, you'll never look at your body the same way again. Just click on the link right here, and I'll see you in the next video. So to all my left-handed friends out there, keep rocking your uniqueness. And for everyone else, thanks for joining me on this fascinating journey through the science of left-handedness. Don't forget to stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.